special mention ka po by VP Sara. A few weeks ago, she held a press conference wherein she said that you, Senator Risa Hontiveros, and Congresswoman France Castro have one handler, that there's one person is orchestrating all these attacks against her, and that, you know, there's been an impeachment plan daw since last year. What's your reaction to that?
Alam nyo, sinabi niya, she has a video. Sabi ko nga, labas mo. Here's the problem with the media, na hindi nyo sinisingil. Ma'am, asan na yung sinabi mo? Di ba? She promised to, I will show you the evidence. That's a lie. Misdirection yan. She's always doing that. Magsasabi siya ng parang totoo, may ite-threaten siya. But she always comes up short. She never follows through. Wala yun. It's para lang sa kanilang mga influencers.
So, Sen, I need a definitive answer. Do you have a handler or not?
None. I never had one. Kilala naman yung track record namin. Pagka meron kami pinursue na investigation, we see it through until the end, di ba? And kahit wala na ako sa posisyon, I'm still pursuing that. And ngayon, I'm running after her, no? Ngayon yung impeachment, palagay ko, those politically aware na mga Pilipino, alam that na unfit siya to hold public office. Not only the vice presidency, but any public office. I think may problema ito psychologically. But more than that, nakita natin, may history of corruption and abuse of power. Grabe yun.
But impeachment is a very high bar to cross, to reach. The grounds that you said last time we spoke to you, you've documented 25 articles of impeachment.
Yes.
All of them are hard to prove. Graft is hard to prove. Abuse of public trust is hard to prove. How confident are you that this will result in something tangible?
Okay. Remember that the impeachment is an exemption to the bank secrecy law. Kagaya nung when we conducted an impeachment trial against former Chief Justice Corona, hindi talaga makita yon, no? Pero because of the impeachment, we were able to get the bank executives. Lumabas talaga yon. In the case of Sara Duterte, nakita na namin yon. And it was already confirmed by the ombudsman then, that the AMLAC confirmed that the documents I had were the same as the ones with AMLAC. And ando doon, yung bank transactions ni Duterte, the mistake that he made was joint account sila ni Sara. So that's one. Mabilis ma-prove yun kasi pag sinomon mo yung bank executives, ilalabas yung transaction history, wala na yun. Then meron siyang in-encash na manager's checks against a known drug lord associate of Michael Yang. Dalawa yon when she was mayor. So people will argue that hindi naman yan covered nung vice presidency niya. Well, yes, technically, but it establishes a pattern of behavior, a history of corruption, bribery ito.
How did you get a hold of that information, the checks?
Ando doon sa documents that I got noong 2016. And final ko yun sa ombudsman. Ando doon, specific, in-encash ang manager's check under her name.
Specifically for the encash checks, what are you trying to say? What does that prove? It doesn't prove graft eh.
But it proves bribery. She was mayor, we have the SALENS, hindi niya dineclare yun. Tapos, galing sa known drug lord associate.
Okay.
So that's a problem.
But Sen, when we talk about impeachment, no, importante yung numbers, right?
Yes.
We saw it nung time nung in-impeach si Chief Justice Corona. Right now, you decided to run for mayor, sarado na yung filing, di na natin mababawi. You can't go for the Senate, where I think pursuing this would be easier, no? Are there numbers? Is there some sort of campaign going around? Kasi so far, the lawmakers that we have been speaking to, they've been saying wala naman daw.
Again, drawing from my experience dun sa Corona impeachment, we started at 10. 10 kami, 13 yung acquittal. Kasi depende yun sa bar. No? Kami alam namin na guilty, na hindi na talaga fit to hold the position as Chief Justice. Pero yung iba, they're still waiting for the public opinion kasi quasi legal ito. So ngayon, pag lumabas lahat yan at lumabas yung public opinion, I think the senators will follow. Pagka in the court of public opinion, sinabi na guilty si Sara Duterte, then they will be forced to convict as well.
Sorry, Sen, we've got 5 minutes left on the clock. We
Yeah.
need to talk about your mayoralty candidacy. I know you've said the first thing you'll do is stamp out corruption, and that's your biggest advocacy. There's a plan there, but what exactly is the plan? I mean, every politician says that, right? They're running to help the poor, to stamp out corruption. But what specifically is the plan?
Okay, the plan is by not taking commissions, you will lower the cost of everything, goods and services na pinoprocure. Yun ang nangyayari sa Caloocan. Ang focus nila is kunyari infrastructure because that's where the commission is. So yun ngayon, imbis na nire-realign sa social programs, so yun, ganun lang kasimple.
To be blunt about it, are you saying that the incumbent has been taking commissions? The incumbent mayor?
Definitely. No, may mga kaso sila, yung pamilya nila ng corruption. And alam na yan, it's an open
It's
secret sa
systemic,
City
right?
Hall. It's an open secret sa City Hall. No? Kaya nga, biruin nyo, ang laki nung ira ng Caloocan, and yet, walang benepisyo sa mga taga-Caloocan. So, yung mga taga-Caloocan, they know this. No? Kaya hindi pwedeng madaan sa propaganda to.
And yet they've been in power, they've been incumbents for many
20
years.
years.
What
10 years.
kind of work would you have to do to get the numbers?
I think may best practices na, may template na. What happened to, let's say, Pasig with Vico Soto in just one term, he turned things around. Mayor Isko Moreno, he also turned things around in one term. So you can do that simply by not pocketing the money of City Hall.
May slogan din po ba kayo? Si Benwer Abalos, kalaban ng kriminal.
Very small.
Kayo
preposition.
Kayo may ganun ba?
Pag-iisipan na natin yan in the coming days.
Don't
yes.
forget the preposition,
Yeah.
Pero ito, no, if it's that simple, no, ay marami namang magagandang loob, like you said, Mayor Vico of Pasig. Ano yung challenge no, sa actual na pagpapatupad nung talagang malinis lang na pamamalakad?
Yung
Kasi
experience
marami
ko-
ring mababangka
Yeah.
dyan eh.
Pero yung experience ko, it's just saying no. That's the difficult part. But since I became a senator, I've been saying no. Kaya nga yung mga kalabang ko, wala sila mahanap sa akin na
Pero
na
Senator, alam
case.
natin, ang local, ibang laban yan eh. Kailangan meron kang mga kaalyado sa barangay level. And madalas, pag malinis ka, eh hindi sila aalyado sa'yo. I mean, how do you plan to bridge that gap?
Okay. I've been doing my rounds. I've been campaigning directly to the people. Meron kami mga leaders on the ground. And sabi ko nga, we've been tracking the numbers. Hindi naman kami, times 5 na eh. Yung in-increase namin since 6 months ago. So I think we're doing the right thing and we're on the right path. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to the months to come, to see more of you and, of course, more developments over
But
in
also-
the ICC.
Yeah, but also the taxes, right? You said you were going to
Mm-hmm.
cut taxes. Pero yun nga, it's a bit. I'm not sold on it because I know if you cut taxes, that means less revenue to run City Hall. But,
No, but
we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. But the tax compliance, tinaas nila pero yung tax collection bumaba. Dinidiscourage yung mga tao from paying taxes because exorbitant. Now, why did they increase the taxes? Because collateral yon for the loans.
I was
Ano lang.
looking at the numbers. Actually, Caloocan last year was middle of the pack when it comes to NCR 17 LGUs in terms of revenue intake. So, nasa middle, hindi naman nasa bottom
But it's supposed to be at the top.
because of its size.
Yes, because of its size.
How big is the debt of Caloocan City right now? Would you know?
At around 7 billion.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's living on loans. Yeah.
Kung may ipagmamalaki po ang Caloocan, isang bagay, ano po yun?
Sa
And
ngayon-
what is your vision for the city?
Sa ngayon, ang pinakang historical roots ng Caloocan, ito yung pinag-ugatan ng katipunan. So, yun ang pwedeng gawing angkla ng bagong kalookan that we wish to create.
Yun yung slogan.
Katipunan.
No, ang bagong
Bagong
kalookan.
Ah, bago.
Bagong
Although
Hindi ba
it's a
yun
bit-
din, hindi ba yun din ang slogan ng kalaban
Other,
po ninyo?
other cities, other
Parang yun ang naririnig.
He can say that because he's
It's such
been
a-
there for 12 years. Yeah.